Alright, good morning everyone. Hope you're having a double-decking day so far. Today I'll be riding the longest one-way trip you can take using Japan's double-decker local trains. So I use these trains pretty often for travels between an hour or two, but I've seen videos of Japanese YouTubers doing the longest one-way trip where they go on it for hours and hours. Watching that made me want to try for myself. It's currently 7:45 a.m. here at Numazu Station in Shizuoka Prefecture, and I'm going to be taking my first train from here. Oh, and just like that, our train is here. This is the 829 train heading to Odawara Station. Yes, here are the seats for the regular green cars. This train came pretty early. It's 8:10 right now, and it's not going to leave until 8:29, so I have about 20 minutes to chill here. The reason I'm starting this video off early is because these double-decker cars from Numazu doesn't run that often. This one is the last one leaving today, so if I miss it, the video will be completely over.
発車いたしました小田原行き発車いたします。発車いたしますとこの先列車が左右に揺れます。ドアを閉めます。ご注意ください。
Now, the longest trip you can take using these double-decker cars officially begins. The final stop we're heading to is called Takahagi, which is in Ibaraki Prefecture. It's about 300 kilometers from here. I set 3 rules for myself to make this trip more interesting. Number 1, every train I take has to be on this double-decker section, or else it kind of defeats the purpose of this video. Rule number 2, I can't leave the ticket gates until I get to the final destination. A green car ticket covers the whole route as long as you keep moving in the same direction, so I can get off at stations along the way without buying a new one. But the moment I leave the gate, the ticket becomes invalid. And rule number 3, I have to get off at one station in every prefecture this route goes to. If I didn't add this rule, I could technically finish this whole trip by just taking 2 trains. As for the ride, if you sit on the right side, you get a nice scenic view of Mount Fuji. I filmed this during the end of May, and it felt so weird seeing Mount Fuji without the snow on top. And now I'm about to get off this train after riding it for 20 minutes. Right. We are here at Atami Station, which is one of the more popular tourist destinations in the Shizuoka Prefecture. And the reason why I got off here is because this is the last stop in Shizuoka Prefecture. The next stop for the Tokaido line will be in Kanagawa Prefecture. Okay, it is 8:52 right now, and the next train we're going to be taking is actually at the same platform. It's this one at 9:09 heading to Kagohara Station. Okay, now we're going to go to the upper deck. Now we're leaving Atami, heading towards Yokohama Station. Atami is the very last stop in Shizuoka heading this way, so after we leave, we immediately enter Kanagawa Prefecture. Yay, I guess. And this will be a good time for me to do a green car seat review. You get a tray. This looks like the same size as the limited express train. There's also pretty good leg room as well. There's a holder for your drink. There's even a pocket if you want to put whatever you want in there. These are reclining seats, and if no one's sitting next to you, you can even lift up the armrest in the middle. One of my favorite things to do, not only on trains but in life, is to sit in these seats with a tray and just eat or drink coffee while enjoying the view. Speaking of views, after about 10 minutes, the ocean starts appearing on the right side. This section is famous for its nice ocean views. There's even a remote station called Nebukawa that lets you enjoy these views and also interact with wild animals. After that though, there's not really much to see, just buildings as we get into the urban side of this prefecture. So I thought this would be a good time to explain my history with green cars, because I didn't really care about them until last year. I first rode a green car doing a free ride on the Tsuchiura line for a video, and I actually got hooked after that because of how comfortable the experience was compared to riding a regular commuter seat. So now, almost every time my local train ride is over an hour, I just end up getting these seats. and I'm usually happy riding this, but this might be a different story, as we're going to ride them way longer than we usually do. So once I get it to the end stop, we'll see if I still feel happy about them or if I hate the heck out of them. I don't think there's a choice in between. And now we'll have to get off at Yokohama to make a small detour. Right, we are here at Yokohama Station. Before I explain a lot more about what's going on, I'm going to transfer to the next line I have to take. I didn't want to stay at the platform. There's a lot of people there. I'm officially at my first stop of Kanagawa, so the Kanagawa stop is complete. Now I have to transfer to the Yokosuka line. From Yokohama, I switched to the Yokosuka line heading to Shinagawa. I could have just stayed on the train I was already on, as that also goes there, but the Yokosuka line takes a longer route to get there. So if I just stayed on the Tokaido line instead of transferring to the Yokosuka line, I technically wouldn't have done the longest double-decker train ride. Now that I explained that, as a Tanner in Transit channel tradition, now it's time for a bathroom review. Welcome to the bathroom review. It's literally just this. And toilet paper and flush. You can just press this button and it will flush. You can either wash your hand over here or outside. One of those seats over here. That's nice. I also highly recommend this handle because it could get really shaky on local trains. After that shaky and risky bathroom experience, we crossed the Tama River, which means we're in Tokyo.
The next station is Shinagawa JO17.
Okay, we are here at Shinagawa Station. This is our first stop in Tokyo, so we can put a checklist for Tokyo as well. Hey, we're supposed to go to platform 10. Is this the right way? Oh, it looks mysterious for some reason. It's probably because they're doing construction over here. Oh, okay, never mind. And then now we have to take this train that's right in front of us. This is the Ueno Tokyo line heading to Tsuchiura Station. Where is the double? Oh, it's kind of far away. All right, here we are. And this time, we're gonna change it up and go to the lower deck. Oh, there's no one here yet. Some say the upper deck is better if you want a nice view of a scenic place, but if you want to change the scenery and see something from an interesting angle, then I would recommend the lower deck because look how close we are to the platform. From Shinagawa, I boarded the Ueno Tokyo line. The station right after Shinagawa is Tokyo Station, and from here you get to kind of see the iconic red brick building and then a lot of buildings around it too. While I was chilling, the conductor came over to ask me something.
The next station is Nippori JJ2. The doors on the right side will open. Please change your for the Heisei line and the Nippori line.
あ、大丈夫です。ちゃんと改札内にいれば大丈夫ですよね。大丈夫です。わかりました。ありがとうございます。So the reason why the conductor asked me for my ticket is because I have a physical one instead of a digital one. Most people get the digital green card ticket that's connected to their Suica card, and then they tap their card to the top and the red light should turn into green, indicating that someone's sitting there. But because I have a physical ticket, the sensor doesn't read it, so my seat stays red. And the reason why I have a physical ticket instead of a digital ticket is because I started at Numazu Station. Just like I said earlier, Numazu is a station that's not in the JR East area. You can only get the digital green card ticket if you're traveling within the JR East area. Because of this, I had to get a physical ticket, and that process was harder than I thought. I tried to get them at the ticket machine, but there was no button for it. After about 5 minutes of epic failure, I looked it up on the internet and learned that the only way to get one is to go to the ticket counter and ask in person. And also the conductor mentioned this, but my train to the final destination isn't coming for a while. That's because most of these double-decker trains go as far as Atami and Katsuta. Trains that run all the way to Numazu or Takahagi only run during certain morning and evening times, which means I'm going to have to kill time somewhere along the way until evening just to get to the very end. We're now crossing the Edogawa River, which is in between Tokyo and Chiba. That means we are about to enter Chiba Prefecture.
A green card ticket is required in the green card.
And now we're gonna get off at the station in this prefecture that is mainly known for this thing you can eat on the platform. Okay. Oh, my back and butt hurts. But we are here at Abiko Station. So this is the first official stop I'm at in Chiba Prefecture. So we'll put a check next to it and we'll say goodbye to the train I was on. And over here, I'm gonna be chilling for a while. The first thing I'm gonna do is get lunch. So this station is famous for having multiple soba restaurants of the same chain on the platform. And I'm here at it right now. Oh, the entrance is that way. It's called the Yoiken, and their famous dish is the karage soba. And I heard that it's pretty big. Okay, so that was really good. And the fact that this was 660 yen, those two big fried chicken for 660 yen, that is cheap for even people getting paid in yen. So imagine that in dollars or euro or pound. I'll put it over here, it's crazy cheap. So yeah, if you happen to be around the area, I highly recommend checking this place out. So at Yokohama, I actually took a train earlier than my original schedule, and that led to me getting here about 20 to 30 minutes earlier than my original time. So I have so much time to kill. Explain more about how long I have to kill time once I get on my next train, because the explanation is kind of long. Now I'm taking this train that heads to Tsuchiura Station, which is in Ibaraki Prefecture. After leaving Abiko, we crossed the Tone River, which is the border between Chiba and Ibaraki, so that means we're officially in Ibaraki Prefecture. Earlier, I mentioned the train to Takahagi won't come until evening, but before that, I realized that getting further down the route is harder than I thought. Most double-decker trains in the afternoon only go as far as Tsuchiura. The next one that continues past there doesn't come to that stop until 3:28 p.m. With this train, I'd arrive at Tsuchiura at 1:22, which means I will have to kill 2 hours over there. So instead, I decided to get off somewhere in between, explore a bit, and then head to Tsuchiura so I'd have less time to kill over there. Which is nice because there's this station I've always wanted to check out but never had the chance to. Okay, we are here at Toride Station and we are officially in Ibaraki Prefecture, which means that we went to all 5 prefectures that the longest double-decker ride stops at or passes by at. So we can put a check mark over here at Ibaraki, and then yeah, we're good with this one, but we have bigger problems. We need to kill time. So the reason why I got off at Toride Station, which directly translates to Take Hand Station, is because there is another train that runs at this stop. And I wanted to see if I can check that out without leaving the ticket gates. I wanted to see if I can see those trains. Seems I can't over here. Maybe I can see it from the JR platforms. Let's go back down. Maybe we could, maybe. Oh, we can. If we go to the edge. Oh, we are definitely going to the edge. This is the train for the Kanto Railways. The unique part about this railway is that it's a diesel train that's probably the closest to Tokyo, and it uses multiple tracks for a while. That might not sound like a big deal, but in Japan at least, diesel trains run in rural areas, and it's usually just single track. But the fact that there's double tracks over here for a while is pretty unique. Oh wait, just like when we said that. The Limited Express Hitachi Tokyo is passing by. Woo! Nice, nice. Oh, there's a curve over
JR
there.
東日本をご利用くださいましてありがとうございます。
Wait, what the heck? That's the first time I've seen a colorway like this for a JR train. Oh damn, and it had a green car too. Ah, no, you're in the way. I wonder what was that for? So a couple of foaming moments happened at this station, so it was definitely worth getting off here. I got pretty lucky. Hey, we are here at the last stop of this train called Tsuchiura Station. So the platform next to the one I got off at, or the tracks, is over here. There's a train that leaves in 3 minutes. But this train only has 5 cars, which means that it doesn't have those green cars, so I can't ride this. So I was looking on my phone for the timetable, seeing when is the next green car train that will head towards the end stop. It's in an hour and a half. Yeah, so that means I'm stuck here for an hour and a half. Yeah. Is there even anything you can do inside the ticket gate at this station? Oh great, it's a new day, so in worst case, I can just buy something over here. Or in fact, I ran out of water, so I need to buy water for sure. Oh, it seems like there are things you can do if you get out of the train gates, but I can't. I think I'm cooked. There's a bathroom. I can't stay at the bathroom for an hour and a half. I'm just going to this side of the platform. So this is where I really have to do my best to find something I can do with these restrictions. There is a soba place over here, soba udon place. I ate already, so I'm definitely not going to do that. There's a waiting room over there. There's another soba udon place over here. Yeah, I think that seems to be it. You know what? I'm going to take this in a positive way. I have a book inside my bag, and this is the best chance for me to actually be productive, not going on my phone too much, and reading a book, a non-fiction book that can benefit me. But before that, I'm gonna get things at New Days. I might need coffee again. It's still, oh my god, it's not even 2 yet. I had my first coffee at 9:30. I guess it's okay to have another one. Hurry up. There you go. Okay. Oh wow, it's almost 3 already. I felt pretty productive. I finished like 1/4 of the book and I was able to focus. It's nice how you can focus if you're in the right environment. Oh wait. Oh, it turns out the next train I have to take is on this platform. Oh, what a coincidence. I actually didn't know that.
Tsuchiura. ご乗車ありがとうございます。
We are finally on a train, hooray! This one heads to Mito Station. Up to Tsuchiura, the view is mostly just buildings, but past there the scenery starts to change. There are more rice fields and more nature, and it's really nice. And on the left side, you can even see Mount Tsukuba, which is one of the biggest mountains in the greater Tokyo area. After about an hour on this train, we're about to arrive at Mito Station, where we have to kill some time for the last time.
doors on the right side will open.
Okay, well, I'm here at Mito Station, and a train from here will be the last train I will take. So we're almost there, we're almost there. There's a little bit of a problem, as you can see or may have noticed. I don't have my glasses on. That's because I actually don't know where I put it. I thought I put it on the table, but I realized that it wasn't there. I looked around. So it might be in my bag. Hopefully it's in my bag. I am sometimes disappointed in myself because I lose a lot of things. I lost my wallet at Fukuoka. Thankfully I got that back, but it's just that I shouldn't be losing this many things. Let me just check. Oh my god. Why would I do such thing? Why did I decide to be like, okay, put it over here. Just put it on, Tanner, just put it on next time. Well, I'm glad I found it. Just like how I said earlier, the next train will be the last train of this video, and we're going to finally be getting to the end destination, Takahagi Station. But it's going to come around 5:56, 5:58. It is 4:20 right now. Great, so I need to kill more time. So thankfully, Mito is one of the bigger stations in Ibaraki Prefecture. So there are more things you can actually do within the ticket gate area. The area that's going to save me the most today will be this Bex Coffee, where they have Wi-Fi and probably an outlet so I can charge my mobile battery and my laptop. There's also a New Days over here, so worst case scenario, I can just buy things over here. And another thing is that they have a Ekiben or souvenir store over here. So this is where I'll be grabbing my dinner, and I'll eat this at the final train we take later on in the video. Well, I'm very thankful that they have Bex Coffee here. Bex Coffee is my favorite generic coffee chain. It's run by JR. So I'll just kill time at Bex Coffee. I'll see you about an hour later when I go grab something to eat for dinner. Time flew by so fast. I was planning my future videos that I'm about to film in a couple weeks. It's 5:35. Our train is coming at 5:56. So it is time for me to get my dinner. I'm just going to take a look at the omiyage store first, and then I think New Days will be my last resort. They have like Ibaraki souvenir stuff, but I don't know if they have like bento. Okay, wait. Yeah, this is souvenirs and sweets. Okay, this ain't it. So we gotta go to New Days. Oh, over here. This is Ekiben. Okay. The Hitachi beef sounds quite intriguing. I think I'll get this. Okay, I got my food. Oh, and then my train is even on the display. It's the 5:56 train heading to Takahagi Station. Now we're on the last train at 5:56 p.m. heading to Takahagi Station. And this is where I started eating my dinner I got at Mito Station. And yeah, it was pretty good. I always love eating and drinking on trains like this. And since it's past 6 p.m., the sun is starting to set, which makes this view even better. Right now we're passing by Hitachi Station, which is known for this area outside the ticket gates where you can get a nice view of the ocean. Unfortunately, the view from the train wasn't that great, but it is what it is. And after about an hour in this train, we're going to arrive at the very last stop where the double-decker train goes. Once I get off, I'll share how much this entire trip cost, how long it took to complete, and whether my feelings for these cars changed or not.
The next station is Takahagi Terminal.
I think I still have to press the button. Okay. We are here at Takahagi Station. There's another tragic thing that hurts to accept. So the next train heading towards Tokyo comes in 2 minutes. It's a limited express train, so I can get there quicker. The problem is if I ride this train back, that will be illegal because I still have to pay the train fare all the way to this station. So we're just going to be sad and say goodbye to this train. I also think riding this train would have saved me about 30 to 40 minutes compared to my original route. Bummers. I haven't even heard about this station before until I filmed this video. Wonder what's there to do around. We could just do like a vibe station check. We're like in a quiet area, a nice view of the sunset, and a lot of taxis. And then there's a bridge, so we can maybe see some trains pass by. There's one train there. This is heading to Iwaki Station. I think that's Fukushima. Yeah, the Joban line is a pretty long line. I think it starts from Ueno and it goes all the way to Sendai, which is in Miyagi Prefecture. Iwaki is in Fukushima though. Ah, that's a nice scenery. Nice. So as for how long this train trip took, I took my first train at 8:29, got here at 6:48, so about 11 hours. And this includes, the time I had to kill in between stations. As for how much it cost, I actually don't know. I'm gonna put it in the caption over here. And how do I feel about the green car trains? Honestly, right now, I'm like, about it. I don't know if I wanna ride this for a while. I might take a couple weeks off at least. So that was the longest one-way trip you can take using Japan's double-decker local trains. I hope you enjoyed the video. So if you want to watch more videos like this, the algorithm thinks you like this videos over here, so feel free to check it out. All right, thank you for watching. See you guys later. Bye-bye.